you dudes and dudettes, Trunks coming right back at you with another Feed the Beast Direwolf20. That's right, we are back in our Direwolf20 area. Colton has joined the server. He's moved in right over here. Let's actually jump on over here real quick and get this sugar cane replanted for him. Looks like he's trying to get some paper set up. And we will help him out. Some clay. Okay. It's good enough. Good enough. Alright, so since last time, I've been doing a lot. I liked the house, and you know, Colt moved on the island, and I didn't really want to build too big of a house. And if I do, I might do it up there on the hill. And Super Turtle over here is not really going that crazy with his build this far up to this point. So we'll stay pretty calm, but it doesn't mean I can't do some other cool things. So let's open up my door. And wait a minute, is this all I have to my house? Of course not. There's a secret in here. Can you tell where it's at? It's hard to tell, huh? Well, here's one secret. Oh yes, that's my drop chest. So this is where I come and drop in all my goodies that I need to be sent down to my chest. And to get down there, I just come over here, open up this little hatch, take my little secret passageway down, close it so nobody can find their way in. If you go this way, this will take you off to the Mistcraft world, where I have my Ender Quarry and other things going on. And I put a sign here so people would take it a little serious and not head out there, because there is some bad stuff that happens in the world that I don't want people to die from. Then we go down. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is underneath my base. Basically what I've done here is I've gone a little bit overboard with the chisel mod. As you can see, this is all chisel. Everything's chisel, except for this is carpenter stairs, but I use the chisel blocks to paint the carpenter stairs. Chisel, chisel, chisel. So, got a little crazy. Yeah, it looks like a lot going on, but you know what? It's me, and I like it. So other than that, I've just been really busy. My quarry has been running nonstop. I have this many obsidian chests because I shift-clicked, and now I'm paying for it because I only have 14 diamonds. So, yuck. I still have my automated system set up here, so let's go ahead and grab the ores I need. And I think that's going to be... I don't care about yellow right. Alright, so that's all I got right now. No big deal. We'll throw that in there. And then what that does, if you remember, is goes into the macerator, into the furnace, and then out here where I have all my ores. Now I have done a little bit of changes. One thing I added was I found this Sky Zone chest and there's a meteorite out there, and this was actually in the middle of it, and I was able to get this and a bunch of Sky Stone, which is pretty cool. The other thing I added was I created a better power source. So before I was just running the geothermal generator. What I've done is I've hooked up an MFSU so it can store a bunch of power. That way this isn't feeding for, you know, getting really thirsty for power. I also put in some overclockers. I can't remember if I showed you that the last. Here's all my Ender IO stuff that I use to make my Ender Quarry and upgrades and all that fun stuff. Obviously got my trunk smash. I built a new hammer. I had a really great hammer from Super Turtle, but I wanted something a little bit more fierce, and I went with obsidian. I never tried it before, and to be quite honest with you, I don't really like it. I should have put Fortune 3, which is the lapis blocks, and made a pick, which I'll probably do, and then put diamond on this, but you know, it is what it is. So today what we're going to do is, right now I'm just sporting this nasty iron armor, and it's not doing much of anything for me. So I wanted to take a look at what kind of armor I have available. So let's go ahead and type in armor, and it's not going to really tell us that way. So let's type in chest plate. This should give us a bunch of different chest plates. Alright, so let's look at this. We got Chain? No. Iron? No. Boring. This is all vanilla. Nobody. Oh, biomes of plenty. Muddy chest plate. What's that? You need mud balls to make it, and it's really not that strong. Amethyst. Can't make that. Mana steel, which is made from mana steel ingots, which you get from an infusion. Okay, so this is all Botania stuff, which I really do want to get into eventually. So this is all Botania. Can't do it right now. Industrial craft, no. Flux infused. Flux. Okay. Fluid transposer. Okay. Wooden chest plate. That's just funny stuff. What do we got here? Thaumium. A bunch of Thaumcraft. Thermal expansion Invar. That's a little bit stronger. Power module, and then steel. I don't know. Nothing right there really strikes me as awesome. Crimson Colt chest plates. So maybe I should just stick with my iron or Invar. Should I do Invar? Invar. I can't remember how to make Invar. Iron and ferrous. Iron and ferrous and an induction smelter. Okay, we can make that. So let's get some ferrous out, which I know I have a lot of somewhere. 42. That'll do it. And let's throw that in there. Get that cooking for me. And then I'm going to need to make the alloy smelter. So let's go ahead and make sure it was an alloy smelter we need to make. Oh, an induction smelter, okay? Let's type in induction smelter. Let's make just a regular ICT. So it's copper around an electric furnace, which we know how to do. We can just use the electric furnace we have and make refined iron plates. Okay, so that is a process. I'm not going to bore you guys with that, but we will make that. So let's go ahead and do let's make some Tinker's Construct stuff. So to do that, I have all my patterns over at Colton's, but that's okay. Let's make a bunch of patterns, but we need wood, which I don't have on me for some reason. Okay. Alright, patterns are a really easy thing to make. Gosh dang it, why did I shift click that? I have so many sticks. Alright, anyways, you just throw it in your crafting table like so. And that will make a bunch of blank patterns, which I will shift click down because I want to. And we need to go to the stencil table. And first things first, I'm going to need a tool rod. And then I'm going to need a binding. And then I'm going to need a pig's head. And to start off, since I want to make my tools a little bit stronger than they normally would be, I'm just going to simply come over here and make it all out of cobblestone. Okay. And why aren't you working? Oh. It's kind of a finicky mod, but whatever. Alright, so we're getting all of our 3 parts. So what we want to do is check our gold. I only got 6 ingots, so let's get some more cooked up because we are going to need it for sure. Let's move this over here. Alright, so let's go back in here, and while that's smelting, I can go ahead and make a couple things to get this going. So I need, I can't remember the proper names of it, so let's just, I think it's a, well, it's a spout is what it is. Is it a faucet? There we go. So I need to make a seared faucet, which is 3 seared bricks. Let's get our seared bricks out of... Where's all my seared bricks? I might have to make some more here. It's no big deal. I should have plenty of resources for it. Of course, now I can't find it. I have Fortune 3 on my Ender Quarry, so it's, of course, turning all the gravel into flint. Which, well, you know, it just sucks. I don't like it, but whatevs. Whatevs, dude. So, we need to get some sand. Where's my chest? Do you have? No, you don't have any in there. I had a ton of gravel. There we go, there's some gravel. Looks like I'm out of sand, though. And clay. So we might need to go get that. Which is no problem. Alright, I got my shovel. Let's go ahead and head up. Oh, another thing that I'm not so happy about is these elevator blocks, they take experience away from you. Which, I mean, I really don't care that I'm losing XP, especially as I progress in the game, because I'm so overpowered as it is. But I mean, obviously, for, you know, if you're drained, your XP's drained, then you can't go down or up, which just really sucks. Let's go ahead and head on over to the lake. See some sand right there and some sand right here. Pick this all up real quick. Don't need that much because we're not making that much stuff, but you know, it's always good to get as much as you can get. Sand's one of those things that it's never a bad thing to have too much of. And I mean, honestly, if you think about that, you know, you're using it for everything from glass to all these different recipes that use it in these mods, so pick it up. Pick it up. Alright, I actually think that's about all the sand I'm gonna get. I'm gonna head on over. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, it's stuck. Alright, whoa. Goodness gracious. Alright. So there's some clay. Thought there was some clay down here. There's some clay over there. Let's get this clay. Be easier to get. Alright. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's see, where's the rest of the clay at? Here we go. Get all the clay we can get. Alright. Let's see, what does that leave us with? Oh, we gotta eat. Oh, one thing I'm not really too sure if you guys have noticed yet that I've changed is I actually have my UI up to auto instead of my normal size. The reason I did that was actually because I had noticed that in my videos, because in IRL, in real life, what I'm looking at right now as I play is a large screen. It's I think it's a 32-inch screen, which is large for me, and it all translates real nicely for me. How does this go? I can't remember. It translates real nicely for me, but I noticed in my videos it doesn't translate so nicely for me. So I can actually keep these in the ball form. I'm gonna have to break them all up now. So yeah, that's why I turned it up. It's taken a lot for me to get used to be honest with you, because I'm not used to having a large user interface, but whatever. Alright, let's just do this real quick. Chest. I forgive you, it's okay. Don't get all worked up. Alright, let's get that grout. Get that grout. Alright, so we got 64 and 18. That is a lot. Of course, this is all going to turn into bricks, which then you need 4 of. So it's, you know, it's a very interesting recipe when it's all said and done. Alright, let's throw that in there, get that cooking. Alright, so for the first recipe, I just need 3 of them. Okay. Let's head on over here. And let's get our sticks out of here. Okay, that gives me my faucet. And then I'm going to need my, I can't remember what it's called, but for the time being, let's just go this way through it. Where is it? There it is. We need a casting table. So casting table is just 7 of those. Too easy. Go on, look at my chest. Let's make that real quick. Okay, got my casting table. Let's throw in the rest of the grout. Alright, so how I want this to look. I kind of like, maybe I should get rid of, and I guess I could put it right there. Doesn't really matter, it can go right there, right there. Yeah, so for the time being we'll do that. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make sure you got your gold at the bottom, and then you want to put down the item you want to cast. So I want to cast a tool rod. So then I just right click on that. Why isn't it working? You're making me look like a liar. Let's try the binding. Alright, so maybe I can't. Maybe this can't be here. Maybe it has to be on a different direction. So let's try to put it. Let's try to put it right here and see what happens. Got it there. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to break this, which is alright. No big deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this again. Down. Why isn't this working? Does it have to go higher? This is really confusing me. Alright, let's go over to Colton's house real quick and see how the heck I set up his smeltery, because now I'm like totally derping it. Probably something real easy, because it always is. It always is. No big deal. We're going to get this figured out. Head on. Get on down, little man. Alright, so smeltery. Oh, I need. Duh. See? Simple. All I need to do is make a smeltery drain. Stupid. Stupid me. Head back over to the casa. Let's head on down. Oh, gotta close this, man. People are gonna find out your secret. Alright, so no big deal. Let's go ahead and put this back there and put that. So we're gonna actually have to break this. So I should be good breaking it quickly. Oh, gotta turn on my fan. It's getting hot in here. Alright. Let's see. Here's the drain. Oh, too easy. Too easy. Let's go over here. Make that drain real quick. Excuse me. Holy moly. Alright. So let's break this, and let's put that down, and I should have all my resources still. Still a very sketchy thing to do. Alright, so tool rod down, bam. So the reason we're doing this is because you can't use wood to cast items, which makes sense. You put molten hot metal into a pattern made out of wood, it's obviously going to melt, so we don't want to do that. Alright, so we're just making these, waiting for all of it to harden, which it is. And a pickaxe head. Get that going there. Let's put that right there. So it takes about 6 ingots. So it takes about 2 ingots for each cast which isn't bad at all. Alright, so now that we have this, we can actually use the metal to cast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an obsidian pick. So let's go ahead and flip that so obsidian's on the bottom. Let's cast that real quick. Beautiful obsidian head. And why did I put these away? Because I need them. Okay, let's put that down. Cast that. Okay, and cast that. Okay, now we can put them in here. We come over to our casting table. Here we go. And not casting table, iron forge. And then we'll go to the pickaxe. Oh, it's right there. Goodness gracious, I'm having a hard time seeing things today. So bam, bam, bam. The obsidian pickaxe, reinforce 3. So I'm happy. It's got 3 modifiers. I'm okay with that for now. So first things first, let's go over here. I'm not